Good morning, chickadees. So if you've been with me a while, you know that I have been away for several months. But I am feeling much better now. And it is Sunday, so the beginning of the week. And I'm ready to hop back in this. So the first thing I'm going to do this morning is start getting some sort of tidy up, not so much prep, but just a few things done that I will make things easier throughout the week. So one of those is one of my local stores had this bacon on sale for $2.99, and I don't know about where you are, but here our bacon doesn't tend to be that cheap normally. So I'm going to cook this entire packet of bacon in the air fryer so that I can have it ready to go throughout the week. This I'm going to put in the air fryer oven on 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for, I think, about 10 minutes. I haven't done bacon in the air fryer oven before, but that seems to be the best average, and I'll keep an eye on it. Now, while that's cooking, Kroger has their beef chuck roast on special. So that was normally a $9.68 one, and I got that for $4.55. So I'm basically just going to divide this into probably 2 servings and go ahead and get that freezer sealed or vacuum sealed for the freezer. And the same, they had their chicken breasts on special. They're normally $2.79. They had them for $1.77. So I'm going to go ahead and break these out and get these ready to put up in the freezer. And then we'll kind of see where we're up to next. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to get this bacon in the air fryer, which is heating up behind me, sounding like a jet engine. I can do about half of the pack on, I have a little grill tray that I just have setting in a drip tray. So I'm going to put that in the air fryer for 10 minutes on 350, and we'll check on it and see how it goes. Alright, so I ended up adding 5 minutes to the bacon, so that's going to be cooking for a total of 15 minutes. And then I have 5 chicken breasts, and I cut that chuck roast into 2. So as soon as the air fryer is finished, I will go ahead and vacuum seal those. If you've been with me a while, you know that if I run more than one appliance at the time, I end up blowing the switch because I live in a little old farmhouse. The next thing I need to do is Kroger had some gorgeous pomegranates on special for 99 cents this week, and I got 6. So I want to go ahead and break down 2 of those, and then they had their, this is called, tag, a mini honey glow. So this isn't the pink one. This is just supposed to be a slightly sweeter than normal pineapple one. And they had those for 99 cents as well. So I need to break that down, break the pomegranates down, and vacuum seal the meat. And then as soon as this bacon finishes, I'll need to switch over to put the other half in there. Alright, I have the other bacon in, but I'm going to have to take a pause and make some breakfast because I've already eaten 4 slices of that bacon. So, while the rest of that's cooking, I've already planned out my entire day, so I just had to do a little shuffling around to make everything work. But I'm going to do some breakfast toast. I'm going to use 1 piece of my favorite dark rye bread. I have white American single, some Black Forest ham, 1 egg, which I'm going to scramble, and then I'm going to have that with some Heirloom Tomato and avocado, and put all that together, and that will hopefully keep me out of the bacon. Alright, small change of plans. My ham is not any good. I have been sick for about 3 weeks, and I thought maybe I could stretch it out, but it was slimy. So I have 1 piece of rye bread, a Kraft single, some avocado, piece of heirloom tomato, scrambled egg, and some tahini hot sauce. And that will be breakfast. Depending on how done you like your bacon will depend on your timing. 15 minutes is perfect for me because I don't like it super dried out crispy. So this is 15 minutes on 350 air fry. And I am going to chop this up and get it put away so that it is not a temptation. So next on the prep list, right before I got sick, I went to Sam's and I got a rotisserie chicken. And then I wasn't feeling really great by the time I got home, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in the freezer. And it ended up sitting in the freezer whole for several weeks now. So what I've done is I've just put it in my crock pot. I took it out frozen. I put it in the crock pot on low, and I'm just going to let that sort of thaw and reheat. And then I will strip that down and decide what I'm going to do with the meat part of that. And then I've got my Chef IQ like Instant Pot, and I'll put the carcass, and I have some fresh herbs and things, and I'll do some chicken stock so I can have that for later in the week as well. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick lunch. I have some split pea and ham soup that I made and froze, so I just need to heat that up. And then I have a Kroger had the avocado ranch chopped salad on sale. There's a lot of cabbage in there, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it was $1.80, so you can't pass that up. And I have some extra peas, some pickled beets, and I'm going to use the last of the little snow peas out of that veggie tray. And then I'm going to have a couple of white cheddar rice cakes with the soup. And that'll be everything. Okay, well, I thought I'll just pick out some of the, other stuff in there because I'm not a big fan of the cabbage. That's all I can pull out of there. And the rest of it is literally just like cabbage scraps. Oh, there's a piece of green onion. So I don't know if this brand normally comes like this. I normally buy Taylor Farms, but that was not good. So I have some organic spring mix from Sam's, and I'm going to use that as my veggie base because, yeah, that's not for me. All right, all fixed up. So some of the spring mix on the bottom, and then it basically, there's a couple of pieces of cabbage. I took some of those baby carrots and put those in there. There's the sugar snaps, and then it had some cheese and some dried sweet corn, as well as the packet of dressing. So I put 2 tablespoons of dressing there, about 1/3 of each of the packet of the cheese and the sweet corn, and then I have my 2 rice cakes, and that's it. So that'll be lunch. All right, it's a little earlier than I would normally do dinner, but I didn't actually sleep last night, and I'm going to try to go to bed earlier today. Marvel wants to say hey. So, dinner. I'm going to go ahead and start this now. Artichokes in the Instant Pot take 30 minutes in total. It's a 20-minute cook time and a 10-minute natural release. So that's going to be 30 minutes. If you have been with me for a while, you've seen me do them. If you aren't familiar with artichokes and how I cook them and things like that, drop me a message in the comments and I'll be happy to show you on one of the next videos. I have 3 of these left, so I'll definitely have them again. Then I have some really thin cuts of center cut pork chop, but this is really, really thin. So I think what I'm going to do is put those in the air fryer. It generally, for this thickness, takes about 12 minutes on 400. And then I have a little Okinawan purple sweet potato. And so that I'm just going to throw in the microwave just to cook that. And then I'm going to have my artichoke. Normally I have it with lemon herb butter, but I tried it last time with this Northern Italian, the Ken's Light Northern Italian, and it's really good. So I'm going to have a tablespoon of that. And that will be dinner. Air fryer, Instant Pot, microwave.